like in all things, Mark.
See it?
The Lord Mayor, yeah.
Not the Lord Mayor. There's a central one.
And happy Hanukkah to everyone, Hanukkah Sameach. Fantastic turnout tonight, maybe something to do with the lovely weather that we have. It's normally freezing cold on early nights of Hanukkah. And I want to give a special thanks, as always, to our Lord Mayor, who has been so gracious allowing us to come here tonight. And we're surrounded by different faiths. We've got the display here to the left and the right. We've got the Jewish display in the middle. And behind us, we have the Candle of Peace, which is an interfaith installation showing how we can all live peacefully in harmony in a multi-ethnic, diverse society. And I'd like to applaud the Lord Mayor for allowing us to here and welcoming us here and encouraging all of those things. So very, very grateful. Also like to welcome His Excellency Ambassador Ophir Kariv, Ambassador to Israel, and also the executive of the Representative Council, Chairman and President, members of the Shul. Ladies and gentlemen, you're all incredibly welcome here tonight. I'm just going to speak very briefly because I think we know what the message of Hanukkah is for all nations, for Jewish, Jew and Gentile. The message is the same, it doesn't change, it's the same every year, and that's the message of the victory, the strength of light over darkness, that whenever there are things, negative things happening in the world, there is darkness, there are people committing acts of evil, what can we turn to? We never try to fight darkness, our job is always to spread light, because if we can light a candle in the darkness, we've done our job, and a small amount of light can shed a huge amount of darkness. So that's what it's about, spreading light, spreading warmth, spreading kindness, happiness, random acts of goodness and kindness to make the world that we share together a better and a warmer place. And just two brief anecdotes before I hand over to the Lord Mayor, which I think are quite meaningful. The menorah, the candelabra was lit this year at the Brandenburg Gate, and I understand that tonight it was lit by a Holocaust survivor. And if we think of the imagery of these lights being lit by a survivor of such evil at the site, at the Brandenburg Gate, I think I don't need to explain any further what the message there of the victory of light over darkness. Just last week there was the dedication of a Sefer Torah, of a Torah scroll in Freiburg. And as the community marched with the new Torah scroll, they marched along a street which used to be called Adolf Hitler Straße. It was called Adolf Hitler Street. And now there are welcoming the Jewish community to dance and with pride and Jewish pride dancing with their Torah. So that's our message. Our message of Hanukkah is spread light, spread darkness, do another mitzvah, another good deed, because mitzvah goreret mitzvah. Each good deed that we do has an effect, and it spreads to another and another and another, and hopefully one by one will fill the world with light, goodness and kindness. So without further ado, I'd like to hand over to our Lord Mayor, and again thank you to him for hosting us here tonight.
Thank you, Rabbi. Well, I had a few prepared words, but as always, you learn from other people, and I have to say, Rabbi, your words were really beautiful, and they touch me. And I want to particularly welcome the ambassador with us this evening, and we've had the ambassador here to the house, and you're always welcome, ambassador, to Rabbi, to President Abrahamson, and to all of the members of the Jewish community here to the Mansion House. There's a great tradition of Hanukkah, and I believe Irish people have a unique ability to pronounce Hanukkah that perhaps other people in the world don't have. We have that sound. So it's a wonderful to have you here for Hanukkah. I want to wish particularly all of the children a very happy Hanukkah, and it's great to see all the young faces here today. The Rabbi spoke about light, and light is such a positive thing. It's such a powerful message because, as the Rabbi says, it spreads, and darkness can only contract. And at a time when perhaps there is too much darkness in the world, the message of light, the message of hope, the message of a people being able to believe in themselves and also at the same time, as the rabbi said, to share with other people, I think is really important. So whether that's the light from the candle from the Interfaith Forum, the light from the menorah, the light from the fairy lights here on the Mansion House, I think we celebrate that symbol. The rabbi also spoke about Berlin, and I was in Berlin only 2 months ago for the 30th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall, a very dark time in Europe. And unfortunately, while we were there, we met some survivors from the Holocaust, and unfortunately, there are far too few of those people to tell that story. But the Holocaust must have been one of the darkest time in the history of mankind. And we must never ever forget what happened during that time. So we won't dwell on the darkness. That will be for January, when we will have you again in the Mansion House. Tonight we will celebrate the light. Tonight we will celebrate peace, and tonight we will celebrate some happiness. I'm also told I'm going to be given a blowtorch in front of a house that's more than 300 years old. So what could go wrong? Thank you very much, and happy Hanukkah.
Okay. So
I'm used to this from election posters.
okay.
Oh, we can move it.
Yeah. Very easy, very easy. Yeah. Just hold it from the base. Hold it from the base. It's easy from the base. Yeah. And just like the middle one. Just hold it to the very tall middle one.
In Dublin, we've done things in fives this year, right? We're getting football, so I think we should. Can we count to five, or is that not certain respect? But no counting. No counting. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Perfect. Okay. You get the breakfast.
Okay, so we're going to make the blessings now. Two flames tonight, and then we're going to sing together. Moaz Tor, please join in. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvah v'tzivonu lahadlik neir shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim l'avoseinu b'yomim hahem b'zman hazeh.
It's getting blown off because it's windy.
And Ambassador, just to light the second one. Just one step, isn't it? Fantastic, thank you. And just before we sing Moaz Tor, I just want to make mention of another young couple that are here, and that is our new shlichim who've come here. That's Omer and Timna. So they'll be here for a couple of years working with our community, with the young people, and so please make yourselves known to them. They'd love to meet you and help out where they can. So if you can take out your song sheets. And then following Moaz Tor, there'll be plenty of opportunity here to take some pictures with the Chanukiah. And then those that have RSVP'd, if they can make their way through the side gate, past the security there, inside for some Hanukkah donuts. So together, please. Moaz Tor Yeshuati Lechana El Shabeach Tiyakom Beis Tefilati V'sham Toda Nezabeach Li'yitachin Matbeach Mitzor HaMenabeach Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukah Zamizbeach Azegmor B'shir Mizmor Chanukas HaMizbeach Rasa Nafshi Yagan Kochi Kala Chayai Meireru Bekushi Shibud Malach Segala Oveyodai Hagadayala Hoyati Yeza Segula Chail Paroi Vechol Zaroi Yardu Kieven Bimetzula. That's the abbreviated version. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight. It's really made a huge difference. Big crowd here tonight. You're very welcome. I'd like to thank the Gardaí for being here to support us, the Lord Mayor, all of our guests. And again, those with our SVPs can make their way through security for some food.